So in this video, we are going to be making a dive bomb, which you can just hold shift and it'll bring you to the ground. You can release it at any time as well, and you can hit enemies' heads with it. And yeah, so let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to start off by going into our player's animation player, and we're going to do a new animation, dive. And then we'll go into our body sprite and just go look for this animation. I think it was farther back, still up to 10. Not sure where this ability is. Oh wait, there it is. Frame 49. Yeah. We can just key that in, go back to default. It's fine. We are going to want an area 2D. This is going to be our dive collision. I'm just going to put this under our item detector. Then I'm going to add a collision shape 2D to that, so that it's to a rectangle. I'll move this down to here, and I'm just going to want to move this up by 2. Let's make this visible and move it down by 1. Alright, so then go in here, and we're just going to have this interact with the environment for now. Then we can go into our player, and yeah, we're going to add a new state, which is diving, and then go into our physics process. We'll add in a diving state, then motion.y. Where's our gravity? Motion.y plus equals gravity times delta times 10. And then I'm going to want to do a func. Now we'll just do in our basic, where do we want to put this? Probably right after here. So then we'll go up and do a var dive unlocked is equal to true. I'm actually going to move this. I think the order I want things to unlock in is dash dive wall climb gas explosion. Yeah, so then in here we're going to do if dash, sorry, not dash, dive unlocked is equal to true. Then also and input.is accent just pressed, and we need a new input key. The action will be called dive, and then we are going to use the shift key. So dive, then state is equal to diving. Yeah. Then we also want to do any dash time dot stop. I want to check if there's any other timers we're going to want to stop. Nope. So then in our diving state we'll do if input dot is action just released dive, then state is equal to basic. Yeah, let's just try this out. Yeah, so it's basically like a magnet that'll fly. Then I actually want to do motion.y is equal to, let's do that now. Actually, let's do negative, well not negative, let's do 200 times delta times 10. Then what else? Let's go into our animate, and then we'll do diving, animation, player.play, dive. Actually, I do want to make it that we accelerate, but only slowly. We're gonna need to make some variables, so we can do var base dive speed to 200 for now, and then var dive acceleration is equal to 10 for now. And we're not going to use these variables yet. Well, we'll make dive base dive speed, and yeah, we're just going to want to get this right first. Yeah, so that's insanely slow. And something else I want to do is make it that motion.x is equal to 0. But I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, we can do go back up to here. Base dive speed, we're gonna change something like 500. Gonna change that to 700. Okay, and then we also want to do or on ground is equal to true here. Then we are going to want to update on ground. And move our base dive. No. In here, I'm gonna Control X that. No, we'll leave it. Then I'm just deciding how I want to use. Okay, we'll do var base dive acceleration is equal to 10, and then dive acceleration is equal to base dive acceleration. Then motion dot y plus equals dive acceleration times delta dive acceleration plus equals base dive acceleration. Let's try this out. Unnoticeable that we're accelerating, so we're basically just increasing that until it becomes noticeable. Let's change, we won't mess around with that, let's just change this. Yep, so we'll change this to something like 200 then. Still unnoticeable. 2000, how about? this even working? Just wanna... I guess you'd say it does. What is this right now? 20,000? Okay, there it's noticeable. Change back to 2,000, make it 5,000. Not noticeable enough for me. Make that 10,000. This feels very weird. I think I'm gonna get just a base acceleration instead. So we'll just have dive speed. Actually, we'll just call it dive acceleration. Then I also want to go into our basic and do and on ground is equal to force. So then motion dot y plus equals dive acceleration times delta times 10, and then what we will do is also in here I'm going to do motion dot y is equal to 0. Yeah, it's a little high at the moment, so we'll change this to 300. $100. Okay, you know what? I think this is a pretty good speed. So now what we need is some effects for starters. I want to go into our Ghost Trail Create Delay. You know what, animate? I want to do if money Ghost Trail Create Delay dot is stopped, then money Ghost Trail Create Delay dot starts, and I want to double check that this is a one-shot timer. Yeah, okay. So yeah. And as you can notice, we can stop halfway and do some stuff with it. Which, like, I mean, isn't too useful at the moment. It's more just going to be useful for going down fast. But once we get the wall climb, and we go up, and then we go off the wall, which actually, yeah, okay. Then we can dive bomb down and dash back up. And yeah, we can do some cool platforming stuff with that, which is why I'm making it that you can toggle out of it. And yeah, we're also gonna make a timer. Gonna move this to here. Down, dust, create delay. Make it one shot is 0.1. Timeout. Then we'll do. What do we want to do? Jump land dust. I just want to search. That's in our check on ground, right? Nope. So search for jump, lands, dust, and I just want to go where we added in. Yeah, so let's do that, and I'll actually just make it like this. Then let me check our ghost trail. Okay, so then group this next to our ghost trail, and then we'll do far direction is equal to motion plus motion dot normalized dot angle, and then we're just gonna go into our jump land dust, and it's dot rotation degrees, and then we can just delete this actually, put it in here, do that, then yeah, in here we're also gonna want to do if money down dust create delay dot is stopped, money dot down dust create delay dot start, and yeah, let's have a look at this. It seems to be not following us properly, so then this is probably in radians. I always forget which ones it uses. Yeah, thing is though, we need to either plus or minus it by 90. Then I'm just going to change this 0.01. I'm going to do plus deg to rad 90. Is that the right? I think it's the right way. Anyway, yeah, we don't want to change this to something like that again. Make it a bit bigger at 0.08. Yeah, those effects are nice. I just want to instance in our crushing platform. Check how big this is again. Like the dust that it creates. I'm thinking, should we add that into our player? We may as well try it. Yeah, so we'll go into our player, and then let's check what is this called, crushing platform dust. We can delete this. So then const crushing platform dust is equal to preload crushing platform dust dot tsn. Then what we can do is in our physics process, we go down into our diving, then if on ground is equal to true, then actually I don't think we can disable this from colliding with the ground. Anyway, we'll do var crushing platform dust is equal to crushing platform dust dot instance get parent.addChild crushing platform dust. Crushing platform dust dot global position is equal to self dot global position. Okay, then plus vector 2 0 5.5. Then we're just going to change around the opacity a bit. So then crushing platform dust dot modulate dot a is equal to 0.5 for now. That's not good. 0.1, let's try. I'm gonna try making it a little less visible. Yeah, that's basically it for the movement part of it. Plus effects. Turned out better than I expected. And yeah, now what we need is mechanics, which I've got a couple mechanics in mind planned for it, but I want to actually make it that the player is going to get damaged if they hit normal ground like this. So then what we're gonna do is just make it that it will damage enemies. So then we'll have it detect stuff on the enemy layer. Then on body entered. Then we'll do if body dot is in group enemy. Body dot receive damage. On physical, we're gonna buff that to like 5 for now. I'll make it 4. And then I want to do if. Oh yeah, also we need to do at all times if state is equal to diving. Then I want to do state is equal to basic. How do we get out of it normally? Do we do anything else? We do add in that stuff. I am going to say we're not going to add this on. If we just land on an enemy's head. Now let's do it. Just for overdrastification. Yeah, so let's put that there, and then also gonna want it that our player rebounds off them. So let's go into our attacks and our large melee. I want to see how it interacts with the rebound. We just give it a global position. So we'll do rebound body dot global position. Okay, and then let's add in a marksman. Since they're like the easiest ones to hit. And let's try it out. Yeah, I can't hit him. This is gonna be difficult. It's really not intended for you to rebound off of them. There you go. It does work. I just want to try that out a couple times. I might expand it a little, just because it is very difficult. Yeah, so we'll go into a dive collision. Change it to something like that. Still a little too difficult for my liking. Since we do have that wide layer of dust, it actually does help us hide whether the hitbox is a little too big or not. Yeah, if you get rid of both of them, I guess it's fairly easy. So yeah, I don't want to make it more than 4 damage, because I don't want to make it that it one-shots anything. Because it's really not designed to be an offensive move, but I'm just giving it a bit of versatility. But that's it for this video. We're gonna make 2 platforming kind of items that we can interact with by using it, and then that's gonna be it for the dive bomb. Then we'll be completely done. So at the moment it's just like half done. So I hope you learned something. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. As always, if you have any suggestions for stuff you want to see me make, then you can leave a comment. And yeah, so that's it for this video, and have a good day.